being formed is not. It's in 1706, and it starts with promoting Native Americans enslavement. And then you have shut up. And when you have then General Pratt, then get over to the School of Acculturation and then create genocide against indigenous folks, and then further forward move into then enslaving black folks as well. This is South Carolina.
When?
1706 is your first police.
Why does he not know this information?
Go look it up. You know what? You have Google. You're the surveillance state.
Right.
You're a cop and you don't know this information?
No, I'm afraid not.
You should learn. You really should look it up.
Because I also...
You should look into it so that you learn.
That's not the history of modern policing, but okay.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no, I understand.
And then y'all were put in place to protect property, right? And then you do know when my people came over here, they were considered property, right? Right? The cops didn't look at us as if we were even people. So guess what? Here we are in 2014, and it's still the same. Y'all still treating us like we are your property. I have a wake-up call for you. We are not. We are not your property. Hold on, I'm not done with my wake-up call. Not only are we not your property, not only are we not your property,
a person like
but
Ramirez.
You can't control any of us.
Ramirez, but you should already know.
You have no authority over any of us.
Know that.
It doesn't affect
Your badge does not give you authority over me and my body. Your gun don't give you authority.
When they sue.
Really? And that's why we got an issue.
Yeah, we weren't even. I don't think we were even.
That's what the issue is really about.
And when in this state alone.
You know what? I had a reporter ask me yesterday. She said, "What do you say to the people who walk past and see y'all protesting and kill them? Oh, they're just anti-police."
Y'all have guns.
I said, wow.
Y'all killed all of Ramirez's ancestors. How does that make you feel, Sterling?
Yeah.
And Lucia.
You do know that
his
black
ancestors
people, when we first came to this
kicked
country,
your
they were
ancestors'
property, right?
asses.
She said, yeah. I said, so what were the police supposed to do? What did they do to black people? She said, yeah, they did. They did catch the slaves and return them to their masters. That's property. So the fact of the matter is, it's not that we are anti-police. It is that you are anti-black. The police are anti-black. The police
on that.
are anti-black.
They're caucusing on it.
You get it? Or do you not get it?
I hear you.
Oh, you hear me, but you don't get it? That's your problem. You have no business being a public servant. I'm a member of the community. You have no business being a public servant. You don't even know how to communicate with us.
Okay.
So how are you going to serve us when you can't communicate with us?
So I thought you didn't talk to pigs.
Are you being a pig right now or what? Huh?
Excuse me, sure. Sure. They're gonna hose down the sidewalk.
That's why we want to be there. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of good if they do it during the press conference.
Oh wait, I'm live. So there's been revolutionary art and I guess liberation art is also what I've heard. That has been drawn over 6 days, and this morning they came out. Hi, good morning. With a hose and began hosing it down and trying to evict everyone. I'm on camera though. Are you all right with that? I'm live. So yeah, they began hosing it down. So now there's a line of riot cops behind the water hose guy. Do you want to tell people how you feel? Can I ask you how you feel? You see the hose back there? And then behind them you see the maintenance guy? That's the water hose guy. How do you feel about the water hose guy?
Why won't they let me hose the street?
I think it's because they wanted people to leave.
The police don't protect our community though.
Who do they protect?
Themselves.
And who protects our community?
Nobody. We have to protect ourselves.
Thank you very much.
Please. So are you live streaming, right?
Yes. Stay
So
over there. No problem.
because he's gonna hold the line so they don't press the line.
Okay, I will be there. Thank you. So I will be streaming. Property right now is in the cars, which have lined up here. I've been asked to stream over here because, as you can see, they are trying to power hose the entire sidewalk. There was art along here as well, and they power hosed it with water, which is very similar to, I mean, they've used water tactics before. They did it during civil rights. So they began water hosing this, and he is trying to maintain that the sidewalk does not get hosed anymore. He's decided to hold this line
What is that, Escobedo? What is that?
to preserve the art that has been placed on the sidewalk.
A whole bunch of European countries mixing together. Europe in there, you got
This is the power hose machine. So you can see some of them have like a side arm. This is a lot like the Gestapo used to do, where it's on their legs. We also saw this in Ferguson. He has another arm right here. So he's got another gun right there. Oh, there it is. You can see the butt of the gun. So he's got one on his leg and he's got one on his side. If you look at the old pictures of the Gestapo, it's very similar. You can see that. So, and their uniforms change as well. This is the power washer. And you can see the cars down here. But we're going to keep the camera on the side. There's a press conference right now that you'll be able to watch
He don't give a about
on the media.
You know that, right? Huh? That's gotta suck, don't it? That's gotta suck, don't it? Women and where'd all the women? They got 2 women on here. I bet they treat y'all like shit. Like fucking shit. Like shit. With their sexist remarks, they probably come and say, "Oh, Escobedo look all right today. Maybe she put some damn lipstick on. We would love to have her around. Is that right? Ramirez, is that right? Arroyo? They want to put some lipstick on so they can sexualize you, so they can appreciate you as a day officer. Or maybe they had to cut your hair to make you look more boyish. Is that right? How come you can't wear your hair long, but they can keep their whole boyish look? Why is that, Arroyo?
You want to back up a little bit?
Why is that, Arroyo? Why do you gotta look more masculine than how you feel? Doesn't that gotta suck? Every morning you gotta make sure you gotta put your hair in this bun because you can't look more like a feminine woman. How does that make you feel? And Gomez, they force you women to look like boys because you look feminine, you're not strong. If you look masculine, you're not strong. How does that make you feel on the inside? A girl can still do justice wearing cowboy boots. A girl can still do justice wearing dang skirts. Can't they? Huh? Can they? No? Huh? Wow. Hallelujah. Let him through. Let him through. Let the man through. Let him through. Gotta make sure the LAPD stays corrupt. Gotta make sure they stay corrupt. Through. You ain't left yet? Look at this. Close. Oh wow. Y'all link is getting strong today. Gomez. Gomez, you still here? I know you're hot. You're hot, Gomez. How you feeling? Huh? I see the sweat coming off your head. Huh? You doing all right? You feel all right? They didn't put you in the dang jock strap today, did they? Huh? Did they? Did they? Oh shit, they did. Cho, how are you doing today, Cho? Are you allowed to speak Korean in this uniform? Or you have to speak English? What is it? Are you allowed to speak Korean? Are you allowed to even mention your cultural traditions? Can you, whenever you pour water, can you go like this to symbolize your ancestors as you pour water? Can you even do that? People look at you strange, like, why is he doing that? Are you allowed to bow while in uniform? Of course not, because your Korean tradition does not matter here in uniform. How does that make you feel, Cho? How does that make you feel? They probably don't even call you Cho, do they? Call you Officer C. Huh? Officer K-Dog. Is that what they call you, Cho? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm with you, though. I feel your pain. Arroyo, how you feeling? Arroyo is getting pale, y'all. Arroyo is getting pale. She got some pale marks. Arroyo ain't gonna make it. Can too. Get your officer. Arroyo. Arroyo, you there? Y'all better catch Arroyo. She ain't gonna make it. Can too? Are you gonna make it? Can too. Tomorrow, the next day, the following day, get your ass in the gym. In the gym. Nothing else. In the gym. You gotta get rid of this big ass diet. I got it. No problem. You gotta, Leopoldo? Leopoldo, is that right? Leopold. Is that right, Leopoldo? Is that right? Am I almost there? What is that? French? What is that? Belgium? What is that? What is that? Polish? What is that, Leopoldo? What is that? Central American? Asian? Pacific Islander? What is it? What is that? Where does that come from, Leopoldo? You know what? I bet in a uniform that doesn't even matter. They don't care about your name because it's not white enough. They don't care about your name because you're not as pale as the captain is. You're not as white as the rest of your superiors are, Doc. Leopoldo, you should know better. Change your name. Change it to Alex. Change it to James. They don't care about your ancestry. I'm trying to learn about your ancestry. They don't care about your ancestry, Leopoldo. Ah, that's gotta stop. No one cares about you. Where you come from. Why are you here in 2014?